Hey everyone, it's Nancy. I got a couple of requests to do a tutorial on this leaf that I had done for Drew's fall page swap. The leaf I did using the bead gel, Glimmer mist. This is just a piece of chipboard. The ones I'm going to do today are actually on grunge board because I don't have any more of these, so I had to trace it out and make one so I can show you. Okay, I'll set that there. I'll move this. Okay, so here's just the plain leaf that I cut out, and the first thing that I'm going to do is put some gesso on it, and this will help the colors when you spray it with the Glimmer mist to keep the colors from absorbing so much and let them be a little more vibrant. So I'm just going to put a really quick coating of the gesso on the leaf. Doesn't have to be perfect or anything, just make sure that it's all covered. And with the gesso, you can either let it dry on its own or you can heat dry it to speed it up. So just a quick coat real quick. Okay. So once I have that covered, I'm going to go ahead and heat it. To help the drying process speed up. The grunge board will curl up more than a chipboard will, or the grunge paper. But you can just lay it back down once you're finished drying it. Okay. You can see it dries pretty fast, and I'm just going to straighten the leaf out a little bit just to flatten it back down. Clean this up. Okay. Okay, the next step is going to be to spray the leaf with different shades of fall colored Glimmer mist. And I spray on these packaging papers that you get when you order stuff, and then I use it later to make flowers. So I'm just going to take a couple of different Glimmer mists, couple of yellows, couple of oranges, couple of reds, to just add that fall color, and a little bit of green. Do a little more of this orange. I'm going to do some of this red. Yellow. I'm going to move this around, move that color around a little bit and get some of that excess off. And then I'm just going to heat set it to speed up the drying process. And then I'm going to, this is like the first coating, and then I'm going to go in and add more Glimmer mist to build the colors of the leaf. See, it's drying, so it's starting to lay back down. Okay. We'll put some more green down here. We'll put some more red. A little more orange. more yellow. And just build up your leaf however you want it. And you can do this as many times as you want until you get the look that you like. See, with this little puddle here, I'm just going to dip the leaf into that. Add some more colors. And dry it again. And just keep doing this until you get the look and the color that you want on your leaf. Leaves in nature aren't perfect, so of course this one's not going to be either. I think that's pretty good as far as for the colors. And you can see some of the red and the orange and the yellow and the green. Just dry this a little bit more. Make sure it's dried through. Okay. The next step that I'm going to do is I'm going to add my journaling stamp on the back. And I'm using the Ranger Archival ink in black. And I'm just going to stamp this on the back. Or you can stamp, you know, whatever you want on the back. Fall sentiment or anything that you like for your project. Okay, so that's done. I'm just going to heat set that real quick. Okay. Now, I'm going to use the glass bead gel medium. I saw Arlene use this. She's my Butterfly Kisses 12, and I really have had fun using it. You don't need a whole lot, but as you see, I've been using it a lot. So I'm going to take a paintbrush and just get a glop of the gel medium, and I'm just going to paint it onto the leaf. And you can make this be as textured as you want depending on how much of the bead gel that you add. And it doesn't have to be like completely smooth. I use a brush that's kind of a coarser brush to give some more texture. And I just smooth it down to cover the leaf. Again, use as much as you want or as little as you want, or only in a couple places. It's up to you. And once you have that done, you can either let it dry on its own, or you can use your heat gun to help speed the process along. And I kind of use my heat gun just to get it started and drying, and it'll make like the top layer become hard faster, make it a little easier to handle while you weight on it. And the gel medium is like white, and it will dry clear with a gloss. As you see, my Glimmer mist kind of changed the color of it, which is fine. It'll still dry clear. So I'm just heating that up. You can see how the beads are kind of popping, standing out a little more. So it'll take it a couple of hours to dry, but just to show you how it looks in the process. But once it's dry, this is one I made last night, and then this is the original one here, and you can just see how shiny it is and the texture, and then the beads that are in there. But anyway, I hope you try it. I'd like to see what you do with it. I have a couple of ideas of some other die cuts that I want to do for the holidays to go on some things, and maybe I can show those with you once I get them done and experiment a little bit. But I really appreciate you watching, and I hope you have a great Thanksgiving. Thanks for stopping by.